Hello, this is Gray Hughes. No, I'm still not Matthew Rose, nor a cop. I know many of you wanted me to do a rebuttal of basically an insignificant YouTube user. Or perhaps you wanted me to talk about how we could all start our own university, create the curriculum, and then give ourselves a doctorate degree, replete with a certificate with many spelling errors in it, but I won't do that. I also won't talk about today how I and Jesus are the only two people known to have cured leprosy. I don't think that would be fair, since it's not true. So I thought I would take the high road and just get back to the case. This case is much more important than any one YouTube user, especially ones that lie and do not tell the truth. I have told the truth from the beginning in this case. Every single one of my videos is based on facts and is fact. Whenever I speculate, it's based on a fact. These other YouTubers, they invent lies to sell a narrative that just isn't true. And they are good at it, believe me. I've been swimming upstream since the case started. Alright? Now this video today is going to be just the typical walkthrough that Kenneka took, but I enhanced each of the shots so things are a lot clearer to everyone. Alright, so let's just start playing it. Okay. Kind of liked having that music playing, but I guess we'll just leave it off. See, you get a little bit more detail in the enhancements I use, you know. When people say, oh, it's taking me days to enhance, I'm running it through all these filters, they're full of crap, okay? It's not happening. Alright, so, you know, this part here is always going to, it's not going to look any clearer because it's far away. The most dramatic difference is in some of the other shots, but you know, it's like her color really pops now on her jacket, and you can see more detail. I mean, you can see that, you know, her clothing's not really secure on her. I mean, man, right there, just hugging that wall going by. And she goes to the end of the hall, takes a left. It was really slow how she got there. And usually you pick it up a little quicker than that because she was really struggling down this hall here. All right, so she turns. Notice that, you know, the blue is really blue now. And she's just, you know. And you see how you get that motion blur? You get that because these cameras are only like 15 frames a second, if that. You know, and that saves space on the hard drive as well. You know, I was listening earlier today, the insignificant YouTuber I was talking about, he mentioned, oh wow, when Kenneka goes into the bathroom, I mean, you know, not the bathroom, excuse me, when she goes into the freezer, she turned the light on. It says that in the documents, and I'd really like to see that in the documents, okay, because I've never read it, and I've never even heard that. But he claimed it as a fact, so I'd really like to see it if anybody could find it. All right, but you see how much clearer that was right there? Look at the detail. Let's go back a little bit on that. I mean, you can really see she's actually pulling up her pants right there. Her top, you know, she's struggling to keep everything together there. I mean, look at that. It's almost just falling down. Okay, now you see how things blink and stuff? That's because it was so dark and I brightened it up, and you get a lot of way more pixelation when you do that. Now this, you can notice how the floor is a lot, you know, has a lot more of a reddish look to it. The blues are bluer. You know, here's that guy standing there again. You remember that? He's still there after all this time. Amazing. Yeah, so she walks by, and then a minute later she walks by a different camera, and that even looks a little bit clearer. Yeah. One of the other reasons I didn't want to make a video, a rebuttal of the other guys, because I actually put together this huge. I was so angry after his complete lie and inaccurate video. You see that right there? There's a lot more blue there. That I put it all together. I had this. It's so devastating. It's actually mind-boggling how bad it looked. Because it's true. Everything that's in the video is him saying it. Okay, so what I suggest is what people should do is go out and just watch his videos and really watch. I hate to have you go watch it just to, because he gets more clicks on it. But watch it and really listen to what he's saying. It's some scary stuff, and not in a good way, Every single thing that he said about me the other night was not true. Okay, everything. And all I can say is the reason I know it's not true is because I'm the person he was talking about. A lot of you don't know me, and you're not going to believe me, but this guy is not a good person. Trust me. Okay, and I know a lot of you won't trust me because you've already drank the Kool-Aid, if you know what that means. It's referring to the James Jones, I think Jonestown Massacre, where like almost 1,000 people killed themselves with cyanide in punch because they all blindly followed somebody that was lying to them the whole time. Sounds kind of familiar. Okay. Yeah, this is where the same YouTuber says, oh, somebody's grabbing her right here. You see how when she comes back, they kind of grab her and tug her back because nobody moves like that. Well, ask yourself this. You guys also claim this is like an actor here, right? Like a lot of you think that this isn't really Kenneka. And somebody pointed out today, well, if that's not Kenneka, then why did they have somebody pulling her back? Wouldn't they just reshoot the scene? And I was like, yeah, that's a hell of a good point. But look you can see this is a lot clearer. Look how loose her clothing is, like right here. Watch. You see that? All right, and there she goes, walks by again, and then she goes back to the double doors, and the next shot is her up in the kitchen. So all these shots where you say you see arms and stuff like that, just ask yourself, why would they let that be in the video? And if this isn't Kenneka, why would you let that be in the video, right? I mean, that's ludicrous. And if they're going to edit it, why not just grab her right here, put her in there, and then just edit out the stuff? See, this stuff wasn't edited. That's not an arm back there, okay? See, a lot of people say that this is an arm. It's crazy. Let me see if I can do one frame at a time. Yeah, right there, they think that's an arm, okay? It's not an arm, everybody. It's not even close. Look, it's actually her jacket. Look at right here. You see how there's a dark area, then it's light because it's kind of has a little like I don't know if it's a drawstring or something that makes it a little tighter, but just watch this. You see right there how it's lighter there, darker because it kind of curls out. Now watch it when she gets back there. Yeah, I think it's right in here. Let me see if I can. You can actually see it. It's the same damn. This is it right here. These are her pants. That's the same light spot right there. And she's kind of bent over a little bit because she is stumbling. So watch this again. Like this part right here again when she's walking at full speed. She's just as intoxicated as she was before. See right there? She's just, like right there. She's just, just stumbled, almost went backwards again. And she's just kind of going wherever the heck her feet want to take her. All right. Now see right at the end, you can barely see the light, the shadow right there. You see that? Changed on the side right there. All right. Now there's another thing that this YouTuber says is that when she's walking, let's see if we can go back here. So when he watches this scene, he really talks about how sober she is because of this move right here. You know, oh, wow, look at that. She caught her, picked herself up, and she's really sober. And, you know, so there's no way this could be her. And she pulls up her pants in other scenes, and that shows that she's not really that drunk. Yet, when we get to the stairs that she went up, she is too drunk, he claims, to go up the stairs. So there must be this really fine line of drunkenness that he's talking about. I mean, it must be in some manual somewhere where somebody states, well, anytime you see somebody pull up their pants, they're not that drunk, but they could be too drunk to actually go upstairs at that point. You know what's insane about all this is I think we've all, you know, all of us that have gone to college, we've all gone to parties and had way too much to drink where you're just, you know, completely out of it. And we've made it upstairs. But everyone wants to say, there's no way she could have gone up those stairs. Oh, as if because of their reality, they don't believe it's possible. So that therefore means she couldn't have gone up those stairs. Oh, right there. See, isn't that amazing? See, right there when she stepped back, that's where people say somebody grabs her. But look at this. There's nothing there. All right? Nothing at all. See, this is the enhanced version. See that? Oh, whoa, there must be a hand back there, right? You know, if somebody pulled her, don't you think she might have turned around and slapped the hand away? Oh, but she was too drunk. She was too drunk to do that, right? Well, okay, but she wasn't that drunk because she pulled up her pants and... Oh, but she's too drunk to go up the stairs. And, you know, you see how parsed out this whole case has become? It's ludicrous, all right? She walked in the kitchen after being intoxicated, went back into the cooler, into the freezer, and she couldn't figure out how to get out in her intoxicated state, and she passed away. Okay? And I think rational-minded people actually know this. But this case is going to continue on forever because of these special YouTubers out there who create sensationalism. I think it was that Straight Drop guy who was, just the other day, he made a video, and for once he was using clear video. He had them all lined up in a nice bank, and he finally started doing some of the stuff I've been doing, putting the clear video out with the time codes all lined up. But he just sort of invented what everybody was talking about. Like he'd say, see that lady over there? Okay, she's part of it. She's part of it. Now look how she comes over here. You know, God, we could all invent stories like that. Okay, but it's completely wild speculation, and it means absolutely nothing. But people want to believe it, so they choose to believe it. And that's the truth on this case. Okay? So... I don't know if there's going to be next time. I think there is going to be. I'm going to do my final theory video at some point coming up here. This was just a video because I enhanced this and I wanted to, you know, say a few words. And till next time, I guess that's about it. Have a good one.